What's up, guys? Another awesome day here in Rockville at the New England Motorcycle Museum, and today I get to take a rip on one of my all-time favorite bikes. This is a 1979 RD400F Daytona Special. This is probably the first original paint one we've seen in ages. In fact, if this looks familiar, it is. We sold this one a couple years ago to a good friend of ours who took it home, put it in his collection, rode it maybe 20-30 miles and bought it back. He wants to sell it. He's downsizing, so we bought it back in and we're selling it on consignment for him. I have the title right here, Stephen Garant, and right out of Massachusetts. So good clean title, and it is absolutely a stunning machine. Like I said, very rarely do we see them come in 100% stock like this. It has some patina on it, as you'd expect for a 40-year-old motorcycle. And other than that, it runs really great. Let me fire it up. I'll take it for a rip and tell you a little bit about it. If you have any questions, give us a call. It's tuned beautifully, fires right up first kick. Engine's cold. The original saddle's in good condition. It has the turn signals on it still, which is one of the first things people would take off of these turn signals and the mirrors and stuff. This one's got everything on it still, and everything works beautifully. Even the horn works. So these are becoming extremely rare. The NADA book value on this is around $8,000 right now. Is that correct, Kenny? You said it was just under $8,000, and they're a lot of fun to ride. I have a long history with these RDs, starting in 1980 when I was 15 years old. I got my first one. I got an orange RD400, and I absolutely love that bike. And I upgraded and bought a Daytona Special a few years later, which I had for about a decade. And they're awesome bikes. My friend Mike, who ran the Honda dealer that I worked for a kid, he was his shop manager for 30 years. They just retired. And he rode an RD300 or 350 to work every day for 25, 30 years. That was his daily driver. And there's a reason why. They're awesome bikes. They're light, they're fast, they're smooth, they're efficient, and they're fun to ride. That's what it's all about. This one's got the 6-speed transmission. Put it on reserve. Very light, very nimble. And the two-strokes, as you know, are getting extremely rare. A lot of them are getting exported overseas to the UK and other places. I myself would rather have an original unpainted one like this than one that was repainted. You know what it's been through. You know it's never been crashed or totaled or anything. Great handling bike. These things were called giant killers because they would run them at Daytona and beat much bigger bikes. Little wheelie machine for sure. Matter of fact, I almost killed myself on an RZ350, the one that replaced the RD. I was riding a wheelie on it and the power valve was stuck wide open July 11th of 1988, and it flipped over backwards, landed on my leg, and I almost chopped my leg off. That was the end of my pro riding career for the better part of a decade before I got back into it and started winning vet championships. But yeah, you gotta be careful. These things are real pipey. So they're very light. They handle great. They're easy to work on. Parts are available, and they're going up value every day. The two-strokes are highly desirable. The brakes work amazing on this thing. I think part of the reason why they brake so well is they're really light. Front end comes right up. Wheelie, no problem. because the bike is so light, it handles great, the suspension works good, and the brakes are on point. So the lighter a bike is, the better off it is. So there's definitely a cult classic, cult following behind these two-strokes. So tonight's bike night at the museum. We've got a bunch of guests coming and local band Redhead playing, which is awesome. We just had Rock Stock last weekend. Mini Bike Mania is coming up, and then Motorcycle Mania. So if you haven't been to the museum, now's a good time to come check it out. There's a lot of cool stuff going on here. We'll take a quick ride through. Those are all the trophies for the, we're having cruise night at the museum now. In addition to bike night, we're doing a cruise night with cars and trucks, in addition to the bikes. Some beautiful, beautiful bikes here at the museum. If you haven't been here, come on down. It just keeps getting better every day. New bikes and more memorabilia is being added to the collection. And we're just having a great time here, Junior and I, and the staff. A lot of great things going on here. Chris Kelly, the dirt bike wizard, his son Shane Kelly is coming aboard as our parts and eBay parts manager, which is going to be awesome having him on board. So father-son combination. They're both totally obsessed with motorcycles, just like Junior and I are. And lots of good things going on here. If you've been following us at all, you know that the horsepower man George Sarjowski has been helping me build the high-performance Harley-Davidsons. Well, more good news. His son Cody, who's a finance manager for Harley-Davidson in New York, Maroney Harley-Davidson, he's coming on board too. Woohoo! So we got Cody Sarjowski coming on, and he's actually moving here from upstate New York, which is a pretty huge commitment. He's coming up with his beautiful girlfriend, and they're going to live here. She just got a job working at the local Lakeside Cafe, which is an awesome place. If you come up here to the museum, about, I don't know, 8 miles from here is an awesome lakefront cafe and bar that I've been going to since I was a little kid. Over 40 years I've been going there. Nothing like a waterfront dinner and cold one. So that's the bike I'm taking up to New York tonight, to Americade. What can I say? It's just a fun riding bike. Light, fast, fun, and affordable. Buy it while you can before they're all gone. Listen to this thing idle. Listen to that. What a cool machine. It's got a nice set of Metzler tires on it. If you want complete details of what we did to the bike, ask Kenny and he will send you the link to the original video we did on the bike, disclosing everything we did to it. So all the turn signals work perfectly, as does the horn. Actually, hey, is the right turn signals out? Might have a bulb out. The right turn signal's not working. We'll take a look at that. High and low beam works good. So, just an awesome bike. I love these two-strokes. Kenny, is there anything you'd like to add about this one here? I mentioned that we had a previous video when we actually did the work on the bike a couple years ago.
All right, that video will be linked down in the description. So if you are interested in the bike, we highly recommend checking out that video so you can see all the restoration and preservation services that were completed when it was in our shop in 2017.
Cosmetically, it was left all original. Just the mechanical work was done on it. So good luck bidding on the bike. If you have any questions, give us a call.